Alrighty. It is game night. And you know it's game night because I have my pro gamer headset on. Oh, goodness. Alright. So, tonight, we'll be doing a bit of For Honor. Probably my favorite multiplayer game in a long frickin' time. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and bring Talon Silverbane, who's one of my patrons, who plays this game quite a bit with me, and Brainbox, our lead mod, as well. And the three of us are going to show you guys what this game is all about. Most likely against AI, just because my fucking internet has been shit lately. I don't want to risk playing against other humans. So, let me go ahead and get them in here. Brain, can you hear me?
Oh.
Alright, there we go. Now we just need to call Talon in here. What?
Yep, I can hear you. Your sound quality through Discord is off.
Hold on a second, let me see if I can switch that. That better?
Yes.
Okay, and we get a little bit of a Skype lag in the voice, so let me see if I can add Talon to this. Okay, that didn't work. Shit. Kind of boomeranging it up here. I swear, this is not the easiest thing to manage.
I could imagine.
Is it bad that I cannot remember how to add someone to a call?
I usually don't use group calls, so I'm new to this.
I'm boomeranging it up right now. God.
Oh, am I garbled?
Now you're sounding a lot better.
Okay.
Oh, there's a group thing that I have to do. That's right.
There's a reason for that, Talon. I don't want to be interrupted in the middle.
Indeed. Because we have a there is a co-op gaming section on the server that for the patrons, but I also know that the patrons know that I'm streaming, so they will probably get into that channel even though I tell them not to, just to fuck with me. So
Yes, call bombing's already bad enough.
yeah. And trust me, it has happened quite a bit to me. There we go. I have to add you as friends. Even though I've had you on my DM list for ages.
That is odd. Ah, here we are.
Okay. There we go.
There we are.
For the love of Pete, fucking Discord has to make everything complex for no damn reason.
Well, at least we finally got it to work.
Yes,
and at least it's not Skype.
Yeah.
There is that, yes. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get right into it. Get you gentlemen in a group here. And I will say right now that we definitely need to dive in headfirst into the game mode that everybody cares about. That's Breach. And everybody who is watching the stream, please let us know if I need to adjust the audio levels or something like that. If I need to turn me up or turn the game down or what have you. Alright.
Guess we start as knights.
Oh, always.
I'm going to be a Roman, just be different.
Because I don't remember if I've actually played this. No, I did play this a little bit for one game night just to show off the Black Prior. I think that was about it.
Take it you're still enjoying that class?
Oh, I love it. 3 of my 4 favorite characters in this game all use shields, so it just fits.
I think there's only one in that group that isn't a knight, but she has the ass pass, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa!
What the...
Connection with the session... What the... Okay, then.
You're sounding very robot-like. So I assume
Myself?
I assume there's something wrong with your internet at the moment?
I could try reset her. I'll be back in a couple minutes. You guys can go on without me.
Alright. Yep, go reset the router and then we'll invite you back in once you get back. And just in case there's any issues because I'm the host, on my end I'm going to switch the Wi-Fi off on my other devices.
I take its time loading.
Well, it always does whenever we're across continents, it seems. Well, while we wait, I'm going to check the news.
I suppose it's all going to be full of the fuckface and trying to blame it on PewDiePie.
Yeah, we'll talk about him tomorrow, but the oh, I like the symbols here.
Yeah, finally.
Alright, so we've got... Oh, we're being backed up by commies.
Ah, dear.
Why does it always have to be the fucking commies?
Technically, they're Imperials at this point.
Yeah, whatever. And they are all pushing the rampart. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that didn't take long. Yeah, get to the rampart quickly. They're about to cap it.
Oh. Never mind, I'm dead. Killed by a Scot.
I'll try to hold it as long as I can before you respawn.
Okay, I'm heading there now. God damn. Getting a bit rusty. Oh.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this too. I've been so up Devil May Cry's ass.
You mean where the light does shine?
Yeah, that was a rather funny moment. Oh, god damn it.
Just hold them off, I need to get some health.
I'll do what I can. I saw that coming, you goofy Scot. Alright, now I'm going to get healed up, because Jesus.
Okay. Oh. I'll try to remember how to play this game.
Dear God, I've taken a beating already.
Alright, hopefully that worked.
Well, you definitely sound a lot less robot.
Technology is dumb.
It certainly can be. Alright, what do we got here? Mooks.
Where are you going, ninja?
I know how to cut this guy's throat. I feel better now. Is it just me or do the heathens look even more heathen than usual?
I believe it's due to the event going on. And actually, I think these are knights.
No, we're on the night team.
Oh, right. Where are... Oh, ow.
Our enemies are definitely the Vikings.
Take a better look at them. Because I believe that our grunts are meant to be black priors as well.
Well, look at the ram though. That's the Viking ram.
Let me take a look. Where are you? Hmm.
Because theirs is a bear, the knight's is an eagle, and I don't remember what the... I don't know, the Japanese is a waifu. I don't care.
Well... None of them are even at the bear sort of ram.
No,
I
they're
guess
all...
it was unbearable.
They're all
I
pushing...
guess it was...
No, I'm not even letting you make that joke.
Can't bear it?
No. Wow, why did I even make that light attack? Come here, asshole.
Oh yeah, actually, they're not wearing any proper armor. They're just like I would say pigs, but even pigs had more fashion sense than this.
Actually, no, that is kind of what they reminded me of, was the Picts.
Yep. Ow. That explains why Scott's leading them then.
Ow! Gonna be a while till I get back up. So what Imperials are we dealing with here? No, I was referencing the fact that Talon and I are of the Knight faction, and then the two people that are backing us up, the AI, they're Chinese characters. That's why I call them the commies.
Oh, bugger.
If you invite me, I might be able to join mid-match.
It's not letting me do it.
Ah.
Sorry, Brain.
No, it's alright.
This one's almost over anyway. They're almost at a breaking point. Where's the ram at? Still a good distance. Yeah, we're going to probably break him at the first rampart.
A good thing, too, otherwise there might have been some ramifications.
Oh, stop it!
Oh, what the? Hey, Mike, have you looked inside the ram?
I have not.
There's a guy inside beating a drum.
Oh, yeah. I knew about him, but I thought there was something different.
Well, he's naked, so that's different, I suppose.
Yeah, they're definitely making the heathens more heathen, that's for sure.
Who's this dead guy? Oh. Whoa.
Alright, that ram is in cauldron range. I'm gonna head that direction.
I'm gonna try to find the last two. If we kill two more, we win. One more.
Oh wow, they're breaking. Well, I'll just hang out up here and let them die.
Or you can come down here and murder the shit out of these bastards.
I will once I pull the cauldron again.
Because they're chasing me. Ow.
Alright, I'm on my way down. Bonsai.
Yep.
Of course they go for the rampart.
Ah, damn it.
Ah, damn it.
Just one more left. Or two more left.
Yep. And I don't know if they're going to get to that ram in time, but they're about to revive one of their own. Yep.
Oh. Oh no, that's enough. Oh, bugger.
Alright, back in. I want that Scotsman dead. Come here. He's dead. Game over. Alright, let's get Brain back in here. Diego Camacho wants to know what we think about a conquistador character for the Knights. Well, the thing is... Ooh, I got a reward. There's already a character in this game that has Spanish armor. And it's the Lawbringer. And I'll use him next. Gladiator outfit. Vortiger's Riposte. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, let's get Brain in here. Let's check out this outfit.
Alright, because of the event, there's new outfits available.
Indeed. Alright, let's have a look here.
Let's see.
I like the color scheme. I don't know if I like the emblems, though. It's just like an eyeball.
Well, you can always just remove the icon, can't you?
That's true. Called Transit Umbra. I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to switch it to the outfit, but I'm just going to remove the emblems. Actually, wait. I kind of like that symbol, but the spikes are obscuring it.
What actually is the Black Priors based on then? As you said, that all the sort of knights are based on different European sort of armors.
Well, his is kind of the same sort of Crusader era armor that like the Conqueror wears.
Hmm.
There we go. That's a pretty good looking gladiator right there. It's a neat little color scheme, that's for sure. Alright. Brain, are you with us?
Yes.
Alright, what is this event? Battle of Attrition. Be a part of a decisive battle in the harbor. Conquer zones as attackers or defeat enemies as defenders to gain points in Battle of Attrition. Sounds interesting. But fuck it, more Breach. We'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
I want to do an attack for Breach, but let's see if it'll let us do it.
We're back at the hollowed bastion.
Yep.
We're defenders again.
Well, in that case, I need to get kills as a hybrid anyway, and since we've mentioned somebody with Spanish armor, it is time... Wait a minute. I feel... Hold on. Dominique! Dominique, show yourself! Sorry, couldn't help it.
I think I'll have a go at the Conqueror.
Shield bash everything. That is the key.
Oh. Damn, that's some nice looking armor. I
was just to say, Hardboiled brought up, are you not entertained? I'll mention that here in a second, but go ahead, Talon.
No, it's just sort of disappointing that a lot of the other knights don't get sort of the cloak armor that the peacekeepers get.
Well, I'm not a big fan of theirs, to be honest, but then again, they're supposed to be the sleeker character, so I kind of understand why the rest of the knights don't, because everybody else in the knights is defensive.
The capes are cool.
Yes. And what's unfortunate is that we have the Lawbringer gets a cape, and the Prior gets a cape. But oddly enough, the people who are supposed to be sort of the field generals, the class that Brain is playing, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Wardens.
The Wardens. They have a cape, but it's tied around their waist. And then the Centurion gets a cape too.
Did Romans even use capes?
Yes, they did. Oddly enough, Roman Centurions did. But it was more of a formal thing. It wasn't something they wore into battle. But anyway, I would like to see the Warden have a legit cape.
Hmm. Or like a sort of also a bit like a coat-looking armor.
Well, his armor's already kind of coat-looking. But I know what you mean, though. Kind of like Pryor's other armor.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
damn it, now we have heathens. But yeah, they do look a lot like Picts.
Even with sort of the body paint. Not as much as a pick would probably have had.
Yeah, probably not. Not to mention the Picts were naked.
Hmm.
Alright. Rain and I are headed towards the rampart.
I'm gonna go hit something.
We're gonna need you at the rampart, too. We got a
All right.
Shugo here. Ow.
Hello there.
Ow.
Oh.
Man, I am really rusty. But anyway, one thing I was going to mention is that there is a gladiator in this game, as Hardboiled obviously noticed, because I was messing with him, but he is not based on Maximus Decimus Meridius. He is based on Spartacus. Whereas the Centurion is based on Maximus Decimus Meridius. And he, in fact,
The Spaniard.
yes, and he in fact has a execution that references the movie Gladiator. And I will show that off next match, because I'll play as the Roman. Fucking pikemen!
Tell me about it. You don't need that life-saving execution. No, not at all.
Why is my Lawbro... He's not screaming. At all. He's not going ad mortem inimicus.
He is on my end.
Oh. It's just not doing it for me. That's really weird. Oh, there he goes. Damn it. Kill the fatty. Come here!
Behind you.
Yeah! Deus vote!
Ow. This is one of the very few games that I got for free that I regret not buying myself, Alistair.
Sorry, Talon, I can't really get you up.
It's fine, I'll resurrect as soon as I can.
Yeah, Alistair, this game is only $15 right now on Steam. Like, right now. And mostly, and the reason that they have knocked down the price so much is because there's a lot of DLC, but they feel like it offsets the price better. So $60 now, oddly enough, takes you further than $60 did a year ago. When I bought it, like, on release, I think. Or close to release. Because I played the... No, I did not play the beta for this game, or the alpha. I actually just watched it on Twitch, and thought it looked awesome. And I was right. Connection issues aside and all that.
Oh.
Now there's...
Oh, yes, when this game first launched, it was all peer-to-peer, wasn't it?
Yep. Now, another good thing about the Knights is this. Beer! And yes, we drink it through our helmets.
Fuck that guy.
With a rusty spoon. Alright, I need to slow down that or that ram.
So...
Oh. Best stop it. At the moment it's going at ramming speed.
God damn it, Talon.
Get up. You're lucky I still revived you after that.
goddamn pikeman.
Up and over. Oopsie daisy.
How are you able to lift such a heavy weight?
Because I'm huge.
But he's
Not
huger.
to mention, using your axe probably gives you a decent bit of leverage.
Well, and not to mention, the Lawbringer's all muscle. Whereas the... Well, let's face it, the Shugoki is just a dumb fat bastard.
It's clear that he had one too many pieces of mochi.
Speaking of weeb shit, though, I did end up pre-ordering Sekiro.
Sekiro?
It's the new Souls-ish game from Software.
Oh, so shadows die twice.
Yes.
Apparently, it's more related to their other sort of series that they apparently own.
Tenchu?
To do with yeah.
Sort of. It's kind of a mix between both.
Ow, they finally got me.
The combat looked a lot like Bloodborne in a lot of ways, but with stealth elements and ninja stuff.
I'm still a little disappointed on some level that it isn't another Tenchu game.
It looks fun as hell, though.
Indeed.
I mean, we'll find out next week. And I will probably play it for game night. Up and over.
My kill.
All yours. Ups daisy.
Oh.
Bring on the impalement. Fuck that guy. Oh, give me the neckbeard. Give me the neckbeard. Give me the neckbeard. Oh, come back here, you coward! Nope.
Just choke a bitch, it seemed. Now, where's that little goblin got to?
Up here.
Yeah, I legitimately hate the name for her among the For Honor community because it gives her too much credit.
What do they call her?
Forest Lolly.
No, 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 that's just fucking creepy. No, stop it.
Do you really want to bang something that looks like it was raised by wolves?
No!
We gotta do a fucking Exterminatus in the Viking players. God damn it.
I only had 9 takedowns out of that. I'm surprised.
Next order's complete.
Got a new effect.
As did I.
Rep 10, Flared Cross. What's this? Vortigern's Dark Oath for the for the Berserker. Alright, I'm gonna exit the world map real quick and show the guys something. So, for those considering getting this at home, you get 4 heroes per faction. You get, on the Knights, the Warden, the Peacekeeper, kind of like an Assassin's Creed-ish character, the Conqueror, my main, and the Lawbringer, whatever. Then there's other factions and no one gives a shit about them.
I do.
No one gives a shit about them. But no, in all seriousness though, on this one you get the Raider, the Berserker, the Valkyrie, who is admittedly the Viking that I like, and then the Warlord who sucks. And then over on the samurai, on the weebs, you get the Kensei. Admittedly, a good, well, probably the best Vanguard in the game. At least in regards to match it like Dominion and big or like and the siege mode. Like she's really good at clearing out mooks, better than any other class not called Conqueror. The Orochi, which is another samurai with more traditional armor, fat ass, Jim Sterling, whatever you want to call him, and then everybody's favorite waifu, the Nobushi, also known as Dad Ass, because she is known amongst the For Honor community for her very wide hips. So,
and being a cat girl, apparently.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I bought the costume just because I had too much steel. I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? So, and then the DLC characters. There's quite a few. Obviously, we have the Centurion, based on Maximus Decimus Meridius from the film Gladiator. I will show you the execution I was talking about. And then the Gladiator, based on Spartacus. The Black Priors for the new season, and he's awesome. Then for the Vikings, you don't get any Vikings at all. You get a Scotsman and this thing. For the Weebs, you get a Super Weeb. A fucking ninja. And
even Naruto runs.
Yes, he even Naruto runs. And not Samurai Jack. And then for the expansion, you get the Wu Lin faction, who I have not used and will not use most likely, except for maybe the hook sword chick, because hook swords are kind of cool. Fucking hate the monkey. This fucking asshole. I hate the Shaolin. Faints everywhere. He's annoying. But anyway, but there's a lot of content here. A lot of fucking content. And
there's still more to come.
Yes, but like for $15, you get all these multiplayer modes. You get 12 characters, all of whom are still good and have gotten reworks and aren't ignored by the developers at all. And that's the one thing I love about this game. Like, the development team legitimately gives a shit about it. Like, they don't see this as like the gateway to working on an Assassin's Creed game in the future. This is their game. They are taking time with it, you know? So, all right.
The only criticism I would have for this game is that it's really lacking the sort of story and lore department. I feel that there probably could be more they could do with that.
Yeah, I would definitely like more single player content that focuses on that sort of a thing. Alright, let's try out this event thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was one thing I was going to show that's really cool about the Berserker. So if you get the game, they put something in here as a winning pose for the Berserker. Because the Berserker was voiced by Stefan Karl. Some of you might know
Stefan Karl?
Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town.
Oh.
Yes. A lot of people didn't know that because he was actually uncredited. But he did. Huh. And he was also somebody that they called in for basically a consultant on the Scandinavian voices and language being used. So as a tribute to him, they put this in here as one of his win poses. To our number one villain.
Well, that's just sweet.
Yeah, that. I'm not a Viking player, but that really kind of caught me off guard. So I'll probably never play the Berserker. He doesn't really interest me, but I unlocked him just for that. All right, let's check this event out. Battle of Attrition. And yeah, I don't know if did his family ever get the golden play button?
I haven't heard anything about that. I know they got to 1 million subscribers to get it, but I'm not sure if YouTube set it out. There hasn't been a follow-up as far as I know.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that later.
Alright, I'm gonna Roman it up for this one.
I'm going to be a rebel and play as a goblin.
What? Fine, you're not getting resurrected.
Rude. That's fine, I'm sure she can resurrect herself by eating someone's face. She certainly looks like she would.
Kind of works like a hybrid of Breach and Dominion. Interesting.
You know what? I've been playing a lot of Shadow of War lately, and that's what the shaman reminds me of, like a Rule 63 Uruk.
You know, that ain't wrong.
That's just...
It has permanent zone conquest on zones. Don't know why the Romans and the Scotsmen are a part of the Knights and Vikings, respectively. Well, and that's the funny thing is, like, the shaman is actually a Celt. So she's technically Irish. But yeah, the Romans, their whole thing is, geologically speaking, the Roman Empire is the Romans basically are in a southern part of the territory that the knights own in this fantasy land. And they're basically referenced as being in a southern kingdom, and they're actually referenced in the story mode.
Are they?
So, yes, they are, and in some of the mission where you meet Stone.
I'll have to play through them again at some point.
I love the single player, but so that's why the Romans. But the Scots don't make any sense because the Scottish hated the Vikings.
Oh.
So I figured the Scots would be with the Knights.
Well, it's probably because of the modern idea that sort of Scots try to consider that they're part of Scandinavia.
I guess.
At least want to be.
Alright, so permanent zone capture. I'll go for B.
Go for A then.
I'm sorry, my brethren, but the game is making me do this.
You captured Zone B.
There's also funny things with the Centurion, like this. He can fucking T-bow.
There's a health potion around here.
Ah, fuck.
Oh. Seems like it was a good thing that I picked the goblin, because we're sided with the barbarians.
And slice and a stab. First blood for me.
Blech.
Oh, nope, not doing it.
Promise I won't rip your face off.
Well, you can't anyway. Now, for those of you who are looking at the game and you're thinking about buying it, is that you, Brain?
Yeah.
No,
no,
you're
I'm not at the...
Oh,
I'm at A.
No, I thought you were the warden for some reason.
Oh, well, I can't blame you for that. I do main him.
Ow. Come here.
Ow.
Damnable weeaboos.
Where are you running off to?
They finally got me.
One of the funny things though about the community for this game is that the Knight players legitimately got pissed off when one of the developers, Roman, tried to say that all the Knights were polytheistic.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Which doesn't make fucking sense.
Considering so many of them wear crosses. Like, the only polytheistic ones are the Romans.
So what were they more pissed at? At the Weeb Scourge, or from a couple weeks back, or the polytheistic comment?
The polytheistic comment actually legitimately pissed the subreddit off.
Wow. Now, you don't want to really mess with the Knight players because they can be scary.
Hey,
I should know I play as them.
I was gonna say, we love our faction, man. I have been a Knight since... No, I did play the beta. I've been a Knight since the beta. And I have never changed my faction.
But, yeah, I just remember, the first campaign of the season, Weebs basically ran away with it until the Knights turned it around real quick.
Oh yeah, it was one of the biggest upsets that this game's ever seen.
I remember because those were the same couple of weeks that Resident Evil 2 came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the Weebs just got distracted with Mr. X.
Wasn't a big fan of that game mode. Didn't really do much for me.
It just
It
seems to exist.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Breach then? Or do you want to try Tribute? Because I do have a quest to go do that.
What do I have? I have Duels, Deathmatch, Classic Warrior, Versatile Slayer, Knight Hero, and Dominion. What about you, Brain?
Let's see. I've got Deathmatch, Valiant Warrior, which I only have to do one more match, Attacker, Classic Warrior, which is Vanguard.
Okay, so you've got Dominion too.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do
So
one of those.
Dominion map?
Yes.
Medical Undertow, Classic Warrior.
The classic For Honor mode. Because this is what the beta was Dominion. Ooh, Temple Garden. This one's probably one of my favorite maps. And I need to use a hybrid again.
Let's see, who do I need to level up a bit more on?
Honestly, after playing Battlefront 1's beta, I can't really bring myself to play another big multiplayer game beta ever again.
Personally, I'm thinking about trying out the Mortal Kombat stress test.
Oh, they're having a stress test?
Yeah, and the game looks... It's slower, but it looks fun. Like, it's a lot of... It's a lot of being calculated, basically. So, funny thing of today, people were surprised that Ethan Ralph has a drinking problem.
I forgot he existed for a while.
Was this spurred on by what I left in the politics channel?
Yes. So, because Brain pointed it out to me. I didn't care. Because I don't care about a lot of things, admittedly. But, you know, I've interacted with Ralph, and The first time I ever talked to him, he seemed like an okay guy, and then he blocked me on Twitter for some reason, and then we had a little spat, and then I haven't spoke to him since. But, like, he got arrested for being drunk in public. Yes, that's a Ron White reference. And, like, people are surprised that he's got a drinking problem. I hope he kicks it. Don't get me wrong. I really hope he beats it. Because it's not something, you know, I'm going to say a prayer for him. But, because addiction's hard. It is hard to have. And it's hard to live with. So, hopefully he gets better. But the fact that people were surprised is what surprised me. I'm like, you went to jail for it! Pretty much.
He spent at least 6 months in the can for what could be charitably described as drunken disorderly conduct, because he actually got nailed on assaulting a police officer as a direct result of being drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again with the fucking heathens.
Okay, this game fucking hates us at this point. I'm thoroughly convinced.
Alright, I'm gonna hold C. No, I'm gonna hold A, sorry. Brain, you got C. Talon, you get mid.
Alright, I'll just axe them politely to leave.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Ah, fucking Aramusha.
You lost Zone C.
I refuse to acknowledge the fact that he was inspired by Samurai Jack. See, Samurai Jacks actually kick ass.
Oopsie daisy. But yeah, somebody was talking about like Spanish-inspired armor. This set that I'm wearing right here is definitely the most like conquistadorish armor. If you look at like all the embroidering on it and stuff like that. I shall pony dance you to death. Come on, Tubby, let's fight.
What's up with these sort of weeaboo grunts today? They're all dressed in sort of like what I think is sort of old 90s ninja armor. Ow.
I don't know. I'm okay with it.
Looks better than their stock armor.
Talon, everyone wants to know if you're a father.
No, I just happen to be very punny. Oh, nothing? Oh. Yep.
Fuck you, get ledged. Ah, damn it. Said get ledged. And now for beer. I don't know why, but I've always loved the idle animations of these characters.
It definitely sort of helps to enforce their personalities. Oh god.
What happened?
A communist and a weeaboo decided to enlighten me.
Damn. You can hold them. You just gotta watch those step attacks. Speaking of which, does Berserker even have a good step attack?
No.
I want to say it's a step light.
Oh, bugger. That stole my kill.
Hook Sword Lady also seems to have a ton of feints.
Yeah, she's a monster.
Yeah. Oh, buggery.
You captured Zone C.
I'll just resurrect.
Also, the one big thing about the knights, bombs. We get lots and lots of bombs.
And catapults eventually.
Alright, I need backup.
Oh.
0.8.
Or maybe not. I think I'm actually good.
Alright.
Behind you.
Behind you.
God damn it, it's not just any 90s ninja, they look like Foot Clan.
Do they
That's
really?
who they remind me of. They look like Foot Clan to me, I don't know why.
Alright, hold on a minute. I haven't even looked at them yet.
Alright, they'll come in the next wave.
They do! So, bomb.
Oh, hey! You almost hit me there.
It's not like a horn doesn't sound to warn you.
Yeah, but what if I
Also,
was...
isn't there no friendly fire with catapults?
There's small friendly fire.
Ah.
And now
So
for a
you
game
still-
of Strangle the Weeb.
Yeah, as soon as I saw those ninjas, it's like, they don't look like just any ninjas. They look like Foot Clan from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Weren't those robots?
No, the
No,
first.
those are people.
Yeah.
In the animated show, they were robots.
Oh, it's still... Oh yes, Ninja Turtles versus Batman. That is going to be a thing soon.
It's been a thing.
Yeah, it was a comic first.
It was a great comic.
I haven't read it yet, unfortunately.
Any hopes for the movie then?
Yeah, it could be fun.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, at least DC has their animated movies down.
Oh, yes.
Something that Marvel really needs to fix, I think.
Well, Marvel doesn't have any at all. And their animated shows flop by show by show. Though
I think the
Earth's Mightiest
Spider-Man.
Heroes was good, though.
That and Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Ever since they broke the partnership with Saban, their animated shows just haven't been there. I just remember watching, I think it was the sequel series to, what is it? The Amazing Spider-Man, the original Saban show, and it was like, it takes place in some far-off alternate universe where furries take over.
Yeah, it was, wasn't Ultimate. What was it? Not Spectacular. I can't remember the...
I think it was Ultimate.
Unlimited.
or-
Unlimited. It's Spider-Man Unlimited is what it was called.
Yeah,
How
that-
do you have unlimited Spider-Man?
I don't know.
I just
Alright.
remember not liking that.
Okay, so I only captured one zone and wasn't even thinking about it.
So again,
Yes. So yeah, control mid, and then let them capture stuff, and then we take it back.
Yep.
And for this one, I don't know which prior I want to use. Templar, America, or Old Man. I think I'm gonna go Templar. Fit with the theme. Not to mention, I love the helmet.
but you still need to unlock them at some point, or at least buy the season pass.
Or just get enough steel for the prior himself. I don't know if the other heroes are going to be any good.
Well, one at least looks like they're going to be Thor.
Yeah, the next one is the Viking. And then the samurai hero has an axe.
A samurai with an axe.
Yeah.
That's not a combination you'd think of.
No. No, you wouldn't. I was thinking that maybe it would be somebody with a... Well, they've already got somebody with a spear, so... I want a knight hero with a spear, personally.
What, sort of like a pikeman, or?
But more aggressive, or something like, how, what's-his-face in Game of Thrones would fight. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Oberon or something?
Yeah, where's Hatman
guy...
when I need him?
The guy who got mountained.
Yes! Constantly was going, "You raped her! You murdered her! You killed her children! I want to hear you confess!" Oberyn Martell. That's it.
Is anyone actually looking forward to the final season?
Yes.
And back to helping the heretics again.
And their bad Bane masks. But at least our team is all knights.
How knightly.
Oh yes, come here, monkey, but do not run from me! You motherfucker! Making me fight somebody from my own order. Fight, woman!
Oh, great. Now I have to fight the monkey boy.
Oh yes, isn't the female Black Prior hero named after sort of a infamous sort of serial killer?
Yes, she is. And they have 2 Black Priors on their team.
How? Whoop. How impious.
But yeah, the female Black Prior, she's named after Lizzie Borden, I think.
I thought it was Ursabet Bathory.
No, that's right. My bad.
Though Lizzie Borden's a good one to base your character off too, but
Yeah.
It was a Lizzie Borden.
You captured Zone A.
An axe murderer.
I'm sure she just did it by accident.
Oh my god.
God damn it! We're doing good, Eclectic.
Since when do samurai flee? Clearly you have not played this game yet. They run all the fucking time. And besides, that's not a samurai, that's a Chinaman.
Time to take back point C.
What about a Tercio or Renaissance pikeman? That'd be interesting. Personally, though, I just want more Dave's Volt.
Oh.
And as you're seeing, the Black Prior is a monster at controlling mid in Dominion. There's nobody better at it.
Captured Zone C.
There's a Black Prior and a monk coming at Zone C. Oh,
Let 'em
wait,
have
this
it.
is,
Remember, we have to cap them to get our dailies done.
Alright
Yep.
then.
You lost Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Oh yeah, the Prior's amazing in Breach too. Like he's made for these kind of modes. And he has some of the most vicious executions. Take a minute to regenerate my health. Where's my chivalry? She's trying to kill me!
You lost zone C.
Oh, I'm going for C.
Oh, bugger.
There we go.
Capture zone C.
No, you don't. Well, on the other hand, yeah, you can go. You can go and capture.
Oh yeah, we need to let them do that.
Yep.
Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rally. You lost
Oh, bugger.
zone C.
Come on. Nope. I was gonna ledge her.
Go for it. Back in X. Now. There you go.
You captured
That
zone
was
A.
nice. She did seem a bit
What?
edgy though.
Okay then.
Wait. Oh no,
Somehow
that's enough.
glitched through the ladder and ended up breaking my legs. Still not nearly as ridiculous when I was playing Lawbringer. That one time got ledge and floated onto another ledge.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was funny.
I got this
Looks
one.
like y'all need help with a catapult.
Yep.
Enemy team is breaking.
She's retreating.
You captured zone C.
What?
She ain't getting back up.
And the monkey's been put down as well.
Good.
That's all of them dead.
Apparently Daniel wants to know if we're Palestinians for throwing the prior off a cliff.
Yes, we found out she was gay, so we caught her in the bunk with one of the other girls.
Well,
And
I'm
we
going
just-
to hell for that.
We just can't have that shit. Oh God.
Oh boy.
All right, let's go back to Breach. I need a break from Dominion. Oh, good Lord. All right. Thinking about switching it up.
We could go all weebs.
No, I'm gonna use a Vanguard character.
Okay. I think I got one more match I need to play as a non-Vanguard. Let's see. I could always go back as being the forest lolly. Or I could go as the fat guy. Need to actually sub it some levels into these other characters to get some prestige.
As you can see, Brain here has a little bit to go before he gets the cool edgy armors.
I'm probably just going to keep this for attack, though. I mean, out of all the armors I've come across, it looks the most Crusader.
Goodness, I am exhausted.
Oh, hopefully once I sort of start making my new PC, these load times won't be as long.
You also got to remember that ping's a factor.
Do you have any idea what the sort of runes on the loading screen are?
No idea. Just checking my email.
Mm-hmm.
Green Team Update Giveaway, the Division 2 Bundle Rumble. We're giving away a bunch of copies of the Division 2 to our customers this weekend. Why not get involved? Oh.
But don't you have to sort of have it on the Epic Store now to use it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Division 2 is one of those ones that it's being exclusive to its Epic Store, which is fine because, you know, they didn't
Yes! We're taking the Holy Land!
yeah, nice. But I was about to say, yeah, like, which is fine because they didn't pull a Metro Exodus and take pre-orders from Steam first.
Apparently sort of the whole stuff with Epic has been getting worse of late.
Yeah, there was a Kickstarter game that they ended up making exclusive to the Epic Store for a year. Which, I mean, if they promise to be on Steam, then, yeah, that's kind of shitty, but I'm going to have to hold the developers' feet to that one.
In the other case, apparently it turns out they're selling information to China.
What?
I've heard of that, but I haven't been able to verify it. But if they're working, from what I've heard, they're working with Tencent, which is like this big Chinese publisher, to get their games in China. And one of the things they have to do is sell information or something to have a Chinese foothold, which is why you shouldn't deal with China. Because I don't like being spied on by foreign nations.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
I can think of very few people who would be.
I mean, I'm still uncomfortable with the fact that the NSA does it. It's just, ugh.
Oh shit, I forgot I have to change the cross on the back of my character. Now that we've played Far Cry 5, I know what that cross is.
Is it? What is it?
Oh, it's Jacob Seed's cross, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh my god, it is. Fuck.
Great game, though.
It is.
Oh,
Have
fat boy.
Have you had a chance to try that sequel?
New Dawn?
Yeah.
Haven't yet, no.
No, I haven't had the money. I'll end up trying it. But a lot of people were like surprised that it didn't sell well. I wasn't, mainly because of two things. One, it's a side game. Those always don't sell nearly as well as the main game. And two, it's not Blood Dragon 2, which is what people are asking for.
Yeah, Blood Dragon was one that sort of did rather well, wasn't it? Actually,
Yeah.
I think didn't people consider it better than the main game?
I don't, but yeah, some people did.
I think Blood Dragon's great. It's just, you know, it's like you have to understand that if the fans aren't asking for something, they're probably not going to buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think a pseudo sequel, I guess, based off of Far Cry 5, which people said was good, don't get me wrong, but still based off of Far Cry 5 wasn't going to sell. I just don't think it was ever going to. I gotta hit the healing point. Basically hard-boiled.
Alright, I'm gonna stay by the ram and make sure it keeps firing. And I have Roman back up too, so I'll be good down here.
Yeah, I'll go up and try to keep the cauldron from firing.
And Eclectic, you're not wrong. It's gonna be the next characters after. Whoa!
Oh, they're all up here.
Yeah,
then.
after this season will be all Vanguards. Because last season was Assassins and Hybrids.
Do you actually think we'll get sort of like another new faction, or do you think they'll just keep adding to the already existing factions?
Probably keep adding to it. I think that they'll probably... I do think they will eventually do a sequel. And I have a feeling that they're likely going to... Or, oh no, they might add a new faction. I want a Saracen faction, personally, but...
I think that was what everyone assumed was going to be next.
I as much as I hate to say it, and as much as I love this game, I don't think it's gonna happen simply because of the volatility surrounding anything regarding Islam at the moment.
That's a fair point. Okay, I'm still baffled as to why I cannot hear half the shit in this game.
Oh.
It's really weird. Alright, let's continue. Because, yeah, I'm only picking up, like, certain parts of the Ram chant.
Strange. Maybe it's something wrong with your own sort of settings, or?
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe it's in the Windows settings that I probably still have it set to surround sound, and I'm using a headset, so...
That might be a wee bit of an issue.
I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to play games in surround sound. I think my priority, though, has got to be Doom 3, because regardless of the game's overall quality, the soundscape isn't an issue.
Oddly enough, the game that made the most use of Dolby is the Metal Gear Solid games.
Really?
And, Nick, I don't think they took out the Deus Vult in the chant. You're not going to hear it because my audio is messed up.
Now, I think the only most controversial thing they've removed from the game was the Valkyrie's execution.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the hands off. Which, honestly, I didn't see that much of an issue with.
I've never seen much issue with sort of things like the... Apparently butt cracks now have to be censored. I remember when I was younger that never used to be an issue. But apparently now sort of butts are haram.
Only if you're Sony.
Yeah, I got my PS4 right before Sony dropped that bomb.
Oh. At least you still can use it to play Bloodborne, or...
Yeah, but like it's difficult because it's like you literally they literally dropped it as I got my PS4 in, so it is whatever. I'll just stick to the older games, which is pretty much my plan anyway.
I still need to actually get around to sort of buying them on Steam again. Actually, I've never played... I've played the, Devil May Cry 3 and 4. I've never played 2 and 1.
Don't play 2, it's terrible. 1 is great.
I'm told
Yeah, I
2...
heard that the story wasn't the only issue in 2. I've heard that there's some control issues.
No, the game just sucks. It's just terrible all around. It is one of the worst sequels ever.
Told it goes far too edgy with...
No, it's just not good. Like, there's nothing good about it.
Not even Dante?
No, like, it's like... Because his character hasn't really been established yet. He's just kind of there.
What the... Oh dear.
Drop attack.
Oh,
Okay, after this point, we should go after the legendary.
Yes. Alright. Let's go get him.
go.
I shall slay the wicked.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. Ah!
Oh, sorry. I was being chased by several weebs and a... Oh. Oh.
Fuck!
Oh boy. Oh god damn it! Ow!
Thank God for self-heals.
My self-heal was on cooldown.
I see you're on fire in that fight over there.
Ow! You ain't kidding.
Alright, I'll draw his attention if you can revive him. Alright.
It's like our Roman friend has it.
Oh, okay, we're good.
I will say Liam O'Brien was a very good fit for the voice actor for the Warden.
I'm your Pepper. I kind of have to disagree. DMC was an okay game. It wasn't. It's not
Combat's
really as bad as
amazing.
people say. The gameplay was top notch. The story was kind of shit.
The story's like turbo edgy.
Yeah, I didn't like the story to that game, but I didn't mind the gameplay.
Oh, the gameplay's awesome. It is, up until 5 was the best Devil May Cry combat. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, it was the best. It was the most streamlined. It was easy to get into, hard as fuck to master. But when you got it, man, holy shit.
Yeah.
And the weaponry was really good too. I loved the switching mechanics in it. Like, it's...
They actually had sort of a variety of weapons then, rather than... Because that was one of my problems with 4 when it came to sort of Nero's gameplay.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
because
he never
Nero never got anything new. And that's sort of his problem in 5 too. Is like he has the devil arms, like the cybernetic arms, that are kind of cool and do give a bit of variety, but he still is using the same sword and the same gun all the time. Whereas Dante has... He gets 3 different guns and 4 different devil arms. One of which is a returning weapon from 3.
Great. Is that the Beowulf?
No, he gets the Cerberus again. It's
Oh, the nunchuck.
Yeah, the nunchaku.
Yeah.
What is the hat one that I keep hearing about?
Oh, yeah, the Michael Jackson hat. And that's literally what it is. It actually features a tribute to Michael Jackson when you get it.
Ah. Well, fuck.
Which is also kind of ballsy in this day and age, which is weird.
Well, I don't think they knew about the Finding Neverland thing. Not that I really buy the Finding Neverland thing, but...
No, neither do I. It's just... A lot of these people... Like, Wade Robson changed his story immediately after the 7-year statute of limitations happened for perjury.
Yeah.
Went up for perjury. You guys gotta... Like, it's just...
Something's very fishy about it.
Yeah. Oh, that was odd.
That was a hell of a melee right there. Hold on, don't fight the mooks. I got him.
Okay.
Time for the trebuchet.
I'm still pissed off. I recruited my friend into this game, and the first thing he does is enjoy the fucking league.
Oh God.
I was like, fuck.
All right, for those watching the stream, this part as the attackers, you have to kill their commander to win the mode. That's kind of why the attackers kind of have it harder. So we're going to show you the best strategy. Brain, you know what to do.
Yep. Help you capture the point, and then go up to the ballista.
Well, we've got a third man, so go ahead and go to the ballista.
Yep. You know what game I'd like to see a re-release of, and Warner Brothers could actually make it happen?
What's that?
What's that?
Smash TV.
Smash Eevee?
TV.
Smash TV.
Oh. What's that?
Fun as hell twin stick shooter arcade game.
Talon,
It's
I need
funny.
help.
I'm kind of... I'm taking a nap. I'm old.
Where did you go, like, from the start of this?
I was going up the stairs, and then this young lady stopped me.
Oh, my word. Alright, Brain, you got me covered?
Alright, you at the commander? Oh, or not.
No, no.
Okay, Shugoki.
Oh,
Comes-
shit.
Yeah, it comes right up behind me and just...
Talon, go
Hits me
revive
with it.
Brain.
Okay. That's gonna pick this up. Oh, no, I don't want to use this. Oh, hold on. Ah, no, missed my shot. Good. Come on. Up you get.
Thank you.
Oh,
And then Talon, I'm going to need your help over capturing the point.
oh, that's another lady thrown
Ah,
off
fuck.
the ledge. Right, let's go get the ledge.
I took out the hook sword lady for you.
Thank you. Now I just need to revive.
Hold your horses, I'm getting there.
Alright. Once Brain is clear, we'll go for the commander.
Okay.
Clear.
Alright, let's get him.
That was just one of our pikemen.
Whoops. I might have dropped a fireworks display.
Oh, that's just a display. Okay. I was worried for a second. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh boy, he is wide out in the open.
Yes,
Nope,
he
no, it's
is.
coming for me. Ha!
Alright, we made that look a little easy.
We've done this a lot, can you tell?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, goodness.
Knackered?
A little bit. It's been a long week. A lot of overtime at the day job.
Hmm.
I think I worked like 55 hours this week. How was Into the Spider-Verse? I can't really say. I'm not allowed to go watch it. Not really. I can watch it, but you know.
Don't care to?
Don't really care to. Hatman can tell you if it was good or not. He went and saw it. Alright, map votes. We haven't done Kazan Castle yet.
Back to the
I
Bastion.
know I refuse to see Captain Marvel.
At this point, I just don't care anymore, so if everyone keeps shouting about it...
It was okay. That's about it. It just could have been so much better than it was.
So it's like the Mass Effect Andromeda, then?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good way to put it. It's the Mass Effect Andromeda of the MCU. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What should I play? Back to water.
This is PC, Pepper. It's also both on both PS4 and Xbox One.
Hello, cat. Come here. Rumors of the new hero that's coming out? It's going to be 4. And yes, this is a cat. He's called Tabby, and he's decided to sit on the computer.
I see the cat has joined us.
Yes?
Yes.
Can't find my bottle opener. Hopefully the match doesn't start while I go do this.
Oh, good thing I've got a controller, because the cat's decided he wants to use the mouse pad.
As they do.
Ow. Why are you biting my elbow? That cat.
Alright. Okay, but could have been better as the MO of the MCU right now? What? No. They've had one movie that people didn't like. One. Over the last, like, 5.
Oh look, we got another goblin with us this time.
Hey.
Ugh.
Not to mention, the MCU has Infinity War. That's all that really has to be said.
And the DCEU has CGI upper lip.
Yes, it has some objectively bad movies in it. Well, Justice League is objectively just terrible.
I'm sorry, I can't get past that CGI upper lip in Justice League. I can't even tell you if it's good or bad at that point. That's so distracting.
But no, with the MCU, like last 5 films, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Infinity War, and I'm forgetting a couple. But Ragnarok is not a bad movie. Ragnarok I did not like. It is a good movie. It's not my thing.
From what I hear, it's more Planet Hulk than Thor.
Yeah, and that's generally the issue with it that I have. Is it feels like Planet Thor. Like they took the Planet Hulk story, they kind of spiced it up a little bit. Well, not spiced it up a little bit, but made it more funny than dramatic. And that's basically what it is. And that's my objection with it, is that it's not it doesn't feel like a Thor movie to me. But people liked it, and it wasn't a bad film. I rewatched it not too long ago, liked it a lot better the second time around.
I think so. That movie sort of highlights some of the issue I have with a lot of modern sort of stories at the moment, since a lot of them try to be more funny and comedic than sort of dramatic. And no. Okay, the cat's disagreeing, apparently.
And one thing with Ragnarok, it's directed by a comedy director. I mean, it was gonna be a funny movie. I mean, Taika Waititi, or however you pronounce his fucking name, he's a comedy guy, and he's a legitimately funny dude. So, but I think that the next Thor film, if he directs it, he'll probably go in a more serious direction after Infinity War, given what the Russos did with Thor. Because holy shit, that was some Walt Simonson Thor. Ow.
Oops, sorry. Let's see. Thing is, I want the DCEU to be better. It should be better.
Well, I heard Aquaman was pretty good.
I did too.
I have not seen it yet, but I will at some point.
I want to see it, but, you know...
Well, and that's the funny thing is, I mean, outside of Batfleck, the casting in the DCEU is not half bad.
No.
Batfleck and the Flash are both terrible, but
to be fair, it's that movie's characterization of Barry Allen that I think is the biggest issue.
Mostly because it's not Barry Allen.
Yeah, it feels more like a kid Flash to me.
Yeah, more like Impulse.
Yeah.
And then Lex Luthor sucks.
Oh god, oh god.
Did they actually keep him around as Lex Luthor? Or
yes! It's stupid! And I understand he's supposed to be...
Luthor.
Well, yeah, some people say that he's supposed to be Alexander Luthor Jr. But even then, he still sucks! He was more Lex Luthor when he played Mark Zuckerberg!
It's true!
Who would you say actually then would make a good Lex Luthor?
The same guy who played him in the DC animated universe. His name
Is he an
is...
actor?
Well, he played the Kurgan in the Highlander.
Clancy Brown.
Clancy
right?
Brown, yeah.
That's Lex Luthor?
Which I still find hilarious is that he plays goddamn Mr. Krabs.
Yes.
So the Kurgan is actually Mr. Krabs and Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Yes.
I did not see that coming, actually.
Yes. But otherwise, I mean, the casting in the DCEU is pretty good. I mean, Momoa as Aquaman is good. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is perfect.
Aren't they trying to get him in trouble now?
Who?
Aquaman.
Momoa?
Oh, I remember the Hawkeye incident. That was...
Oh, that was so dumb. That was hilariously dumb.
Yeah, they said, oh, they're ripping off Black Panther, except, like, that's a Samoan thing, I think?
Yes.
No, not Samoan. Maori.
Well, Samoans do it too.
Yeah. Still, my point is, it's not, like, exclusive to... Tribal dances aren't exclusive to African tribes. That's just the thing.
Yeah, let's say they've been around for ages.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
All tribes had tribal dances. That's why they're called tribal dances.
I don't know.
And the other guy...
I just hope that the outrage bait, kind of the bubble for that kind of burst soon.
Yeah.
I think with the PewDiePie thing, it can either become more of an issue, or it will start people start seeing it for what it is.
I think with the if you're talking about the most recent fuckface, then it's clearly got some steam left, because that's a story that's still good.
Let's not go into fuckface, but
yeah.
And I'll say this about the Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition: it fills a couple plot holes, but it's still not that good. It's not very good at all. It's still mediocre, and that's what makes it insulting.
And then there's still the fact that it still has Batfleck in it.
Yes, exactly. Batman still sucks.
That was apparently I've been told that sort of Titans is actually pretty good, but the fact still remains that Robin kills people and he turns Starfire into a hoe.
Well, Starfire's always been a hoe, but it turns her into a literal hooker named Starfire.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't buy the premise. Oh, the trailer makes it look bad. No, I think the trailer in this rare instance gave us a much more raw look than it intended.
Yeah. But anyway. But yeah, Batfleck sucks. And the Flash sucks. But everybody else in the Justice League, like Cyborg is a sucky hero and shouldn't be in the Justice League, but the casting was not bad on him.
Cyborg is a hero?
Well, he needs to be part of the Teen Titans first, that's the thing.
Well, yeah.
That was the big issue.
Well, no, the big issue is no fucking Green Lantern.
That's true, too.
Like, been a Justice League mainstay since the beginning.
Which Lantern would you have wanted?
Jon Stewart.
I'd have to agree. I'm kind of a Jon Stewart for teams, Hal Jordan for solo.
Yes.
Hopefully not played by Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, agreed. Who would I rather play Batman instead of Batfleck? Christian Bale. Christian Bale's the best Batman. Because he's the only actor who could do Bruce Wayne and Batman well. The duality of the character, he captured it much better than anybody else did. Costner was not Costner. What's his name? First played him in the Tim Burton movies.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton's a great Batman, not a very good Bruce Wayne. He's not very convincing.
What about Red Hood? Who would you want to play him?
The same guy who voiced him in the animated film, Jensen Ackles.
Actually, how come they never tried putting that story into a sort of movie?
Well, that's the thing. They should have. Like, that would have at least made sense to create a paranoid, cynical Batman. But they just kind of throw him out there. Like, there's no setup, and it makes no sense. And Eclectic brings up a point. Martian Manhunter. John Jones.
That's true.
Like, just Justice League just shit the bed so hard, and I don't think that a Snyder cut would even fix it. Like, it's, again, there's just a lot of missteps.
I'd be more forgiving towards that film if it wasn't for Steppenwolf.
Oh my god.
Because, like, I can take everything else, but if you don't have an interesting villain, then what you got? What do you have?
Yeah. Well, I know,
Like,
and I know Bale said he was done, and the reason he said he was done was because Nolan doesn't want to direct another Batman film, or doesn't want to direct the character again, even though he's an executive producer on the DCEU, which made even less sense to me. But other than that, I'm trying to think of who I would like to cast as Batman.
You know, I used to watch this show on The Escape. It's called No Right Answer, and the name they tossed out was Idris Elba. I'd actually be kind of...
Daniel Craig!
There we go. That's a good one.
Daniel Craig would have been a really good Batman. Another good pick. What's his name? Played Hector in Troy. Eric Bana. Eric Bana would have been a really good Batman.
I have the characters.
Oop.
Alright, revive time.
What else?
Not having the characters I wanted isn't... It's not want, it's good. Like, Cyborg simply is just not a good choice for the Justice League. He's an admittedly weak character. The only memorable Justice League moment Cyborg has had in the comic books or in any other fiction is getting his ass kicked in the Christopher Priest miniseries.
What about
like, that's it.
what was it? What about the... No, not Titus Imperative. The one where it had the... Teen Titans fighting at the Justice League. It was where he became a planet.
Well, yeah, that's an interesting one, too. But, yeah, it's like... Cyborg has, like, nothing to offer the Justice League. Like, as a character, he's just kind of there. He was there because... Mother Box technology, which he didn't really need.
What about
I would have
Shazam?
rather had, well, Captain Marvel would have been a good choice. Orion of the New Gods, you know, something like that. Like that would have made more sense given if we're gonna go fourth world with it. And Steppenwolf just, the CG was the main problem. You know, what's his face, Ciaran Hinds, who played him, to put in a competent performance given the shitty material he had to work with.
Goddamn fucking commies. Yeah.
Actually,
But the big thing about it is team dynamics. Like, if you look at the Avengers, and yes, that's ultimately what I'm going to go with. In the original film, in the original Avengers film, lineup is Thor, Cap, and Iron Man. Your three main ones. Hawkeye, Wanda, Hulk, and I know I'm forgetting someone.
Black Widow?
And Widow. Most of them... Oh, no, all of them are Avengers mainstays. Every single one of them. For at least 20 years or more. Hawkeye was even a leader of the Avengers at one point in the comics. So that made sense. Plus you have the Ultimates that it pulled from too.
Didn't Hulk only join for sort of a short time before being kicked off?
Hulk was an original member.
And then got removed and never came back, I believe.
Well, not quite. He's always been back and forth with the Avengers. But that lineup was classic Avengers. People were already familiar with the characters, properly established as well. Whereas with Justice League, not only are you introducing several characters all at once, so you really don't have any time to get to know them. They're really not that interesting. Like, they fucked up the Flash. Cyborg is just kind of there. Aquaman, thankfully, because Jason Momoa is as good as he is, steals the show. But that's
So
mostly
you would
because Jason Momoa has such a great presence.
He definitely is sort of a standout sort of act. I
God
suppose it
damn, this fucking Guandao is fucking kicking my ass. Shit, sorry.
And that's generally the issue, is that the whole Justice League thing literally came out of nowhere. Like, Batman v Superman exists to set that film up. And for no other reason.
He didn't even do it that well.
And that's the problem. It's so bad. Or at least not nearly as good as it could have been.
My main issue is that it lacks the sense of fun that Wonder Woman had.
Yes.
There's just...
Now, Wonder Woman's awesome.
Yeah, it's just a big issue with a lot of those movies is that they're so dour in comparison.
Yes,
That
that's
seems to be a problem with sort of most movies as it is. So they all go for this grim, dark look.
yes, that's another problem with it. DC has been so colorful for so long, and then all of a sudden they go fucking grimly Grimserton, or however it is that Thesk says it. Grimly Grimdark, that's it.
Though then again, there is also the other extreme that can be the issue. It's one of the reasons I don't like a lot of the Marvel movies, or Andromeda, BioWare's sort of recent games. A lot of it tends to be not serious in any form, and the characters do not sort of act as though they're in any real danger.
I think that's kind of like millennial millennial cynicism.
Yeah,
shining through
but
to
I don't
those
really
games.
see that much of an issue in the Marvel films, except for Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. But then again, Guardians of the Galaxy is an action comedy, and that one, because Hardboiled brings it up in the chat, they're the Guardians in name only. To be honest with you, they really don't have that many similarities to their comic book counterparts because they're unknowns. But everyone knows who the Flash is. Everybody knows who Wonder Woman is. Everybody knows who Batman is. So you fuck them up, everybody's gonna be pissed off.
How did that not hit him?
Because he ran away from it. The AI is a lot
Pansy.
better about getting hit from those.
Does he know the honorable thing to do is to stand in the fire?
But Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition embraces the tragedy of heroes fighting heroes. No. No. No, it doesn't.
I haven't seen it, so so I'm remaining neutral on that.
It really doesn't. No. There's
Does
no.
it get rid of the whole
there's-
Martha thing?
There's no fucking tragedy there.
Isn't the whole reason he hates Superman is because he killed his employees? At one time he was trying to save
And it
the
wasn't.
planet.
And it wasn't even Superman's fault. It makes no fucking sense. Batman's not a hero in that film. He's an asshole.
Actually, he's a serial killer.
That too. The Batman in that film is so bad. No, there's no, like, the only tragic thing about it is the fact that they blew the Death of Superman storyline.
How do you fuck up an iconic story like that?
Zack Snyder?
I think even the animated movie did a sort of better job of it.
Oh,
And the-
considerably better.
And the, what's it called? Reign of the Supermen, I believe.
Yes.
Have you actually seen that one?
I've heard it's great, actually. I've heard it's a really good animated film. I have not seen it yet, but I probably will at some point. I need to get that RAM. Oh, wait, never mind. The RAM's already there. But no, like, there's no tragedy in it, and there's no long-standing effects either. Like, at least, you know, the effects of Civil War carry into Infinity War. I mean, if it wasn't for Civil War, there would be a united front against Thanos, and there wasn't. It takes half the universe getting destroyed for them to finally all probably get reunited. And who knows if they're ever going to get rid of the Sokovia Accords, or how many people are going to die because they couldn't unite prior. What did I like about Snyder's DCEU? Well, I like, aside from Superman killing, I like Man of Steel. Man of Steel is a pretty good movie. It'd be an amazing movie if Superman didn't kill Zod. And then I love Wonder Woman. And
Well,
so far
she's a
that's
hard character to hate.
so far that's about it. Suicide Squad was okay.
I actually didn't hate Suicide Squad. Aside from the Chaloker, but that's a different story.
Oh god, he was so terrible. That was another really bad decision. They ruined Joker. Well, they basically turned Joker into a Latino gangster instead of the Joker. He's just another mob boss with face paint.
That actually reminds me, have they done anything about the Free Jokers thing?
The what?
That there are free Jokers?
I don't know.
Oh god, you mean the comic line?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That just sounds like it gets confusing real fucking fast.
And there's not a lot of... In Civil War, there's not a lot of... Not that many jokes. All things considered. It's played pretty straight.
I'm still waiting
And
for
the
it.
one thing that makes the Russo brothers as good as they are is they can place humor properly, because there's humor in Infinity War too, but it doesn't. They don't try to make the film like super funny. They keep it where it's appropriate. Because if that film had no levity in it, holy shit, it would be dark. And it's already pretty dark as it is.
I just like how Civil War is like literally the best pro-Second Amendment movie out there.
Yes. Well, that's one thing that I thought was appropriate about the Captain America films, is that like they're pro freedom.
That makes it more funny considering that in the comic they were trying to say that Iron Man was right.
Oh god.
Because apparently, from what I heard, sort of the creators believe that Iron Man was the guy in the right, and that sort of Captain America was being too old-fashioned.
Yeah, that's Mark Miller who said that, the guy who wrote the original, and I'm like, man, Mark, you're a fucking crazy man.
I think even Stan Lee said that it was stupid.
Yeah. Well, Stan Lee created Captain America. And he knows that character better than anyone.
I was about to say, it's like, you know, something tells me Stan Lee being decidedly of Jewish descent during the 1940s, I think he would understand the absolute necessity of the Second Amendment in that case. Because, oh, wow. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
Almost got the point. Alright. Headed towards the commander. And what's funny is this class can technically solo him.
Might be a wee bit harder when he has his team with him.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I got murdered by the fat commie, which is a walking contradiction.
Well, not unless he's a politician. Ugh! He got me. What are the casting in DCEU? I thought I mentioned that. Love Wonder Woman. I love Henry Cavill as Superman. Love Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Guy who plays Cyborg is all right. I just don't think he didn't. I don't think he should have been in Justice League.
Not to mention, I feel like that Cyborg was just written all wrong.
Yeah, should have been Jon Stewart in that film.
No.
And Barry Allen should have been Barry Allen, not some other schmuck.
And it reminds me, do you think Shazam is going to be any good?
Yes,
I'm hoping so.
it looks fun. Nice.
Wait,
I got my ass handed to me that match.
Did I ever read the Brian Azzarello Wonder Woman? I can't say that I have. And I'm aware that Superman killed Zod in the John Byrne run. That was one of the downsides of the John Byrne run. In fact, nobody likes that about the John Byrne run. Ooh, Black Prior effect, Vortiger's Dark Oath. What is this?
Not that Shazam Diego.
Oh, give me that. Alright, Defenders. Let me do Black Prior one more time. I think this is probably going to be our last match of the night.
Alright.
So let's Davis Volt it up.
Okay then. What are you going as, Brain?
Warden.
In that case, I'll go with the Peacekeeper.
You mean Lawbringer?
Same thing.
To be fair, Peacekeeper is a very ill title for that kind of character.
What do I think should happen for Man of Steel 2? Brainiac would be a really good one to have. I wouldn't mind seeing Supergirl introduced. Trying to think if there's any other good stories. Godfall would be an interesting story to make a movie out of. I love the Godfall costume. I would actually also wouldn't mind seeing Reign of the Supermen. Introduce Superboy, the Eradicator, Steel. Cast Idris Elba as Steel.
Bit hard now that they've sort of thrown that story under the bus.
I know, that's kind of the problem. Well, there's other ways you could do it, but... Because we don't know what the time gap was between Superman or Batman v Superman and Justice League.
Did they actually cancel these sort of Batman movies they were planning then?
It's in development hell for now.
Oh. I'll just keep waiting until they actually start making sort of sword and sorcery films again. Actually, is there any comics that do sword and sorcery nowadays? I don't think Marvel or DC.
Conan the Barbarian.
Well, that's DC, I believe, isn't it?
Nope, that's Marvel.
Marvel.
Is it?
Yeah. Marvel's always had Conan. Back in the 70s, there was a Conan the Barbarian and Captain America crossover.
That sounds hilarious.
It was
How
actually
would that
really
even
good.
work?
And if I remember correctly, Cap actually beat Conan in single combat.
How?
They do look like the Foot Clan!
I told you.
They don't
Alright.
even have. Wait, how do they see out those things?
I don't know, but Rampart, Rampart, Rampart.
Yep.
If we don't go there, will there be some ramifications?
Damn it,
God
Talon!
damn
Metallo in Man of Steel 2? That's another good one. I'd like to see Metallo.
What about Bizarro?
I kind of want to see
Especially-
Jonah Hex get another attempt because that first.
Well, we're
movie
talking
was-
Superman stuff, though.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree. But anyway. Trying to think. Yeah, Metallo, as long as he's played by Brad Pitt.
What about Nicolas Cage as? No, Nicolas Cage as Bizarro.
That would be interesting.
What kind of Bizarro? Is he like Bizarro versus Bizarro or failed clone Bizarro? Because I think he'd work out well with his failed clone Bizarro. Seeing that slow degradation and seeing that Cage just come out gradually.
See, I would rather have Nicolas Cage's Two-Face.
That'd work too.
I don't know.
Two
I would
words.
say Bizarro.
2 words. Bad Lieutenant.
That movie's awesome.
Never seen it.
Oh my god. Bad Lieutenant Protocol in New Orleans. It is hilarious.
Yeah, okay, so for reference, there are 2 Bad Lieutenant films. Get the one with Nicolas Cage if you're interested. The Harvey, what was it, Harvey Keitel?
Yeah, Harvey
One.
Keitel.
That's a heavy movie to watch.
Yeah, that one.
Admittedly.
That one's more of a drama. The Bad Lieutenant Protocol in New Orleans is more of like an acid trip film. But my whole thing: kill off current Luthor. Give me Clancy Brown with a shaved head.
Why didn't they go with him to begin with?
Well, I don't
Considering
know.
he already.
I would take Kevin Spacey over the fucking Jesse Eisenberg.
Ooh. Yeah, no, Jesse Eisenberg. He, for my money, was the worst part about Zombieland. I can't say I'm a fan of Jesse Eisenberg. Guy who played Beast Boy was animated Beast Boy, Greg Sipes, or Beast Boy from Titans.
But no, what I would have liked to have seen though, let's say I was just to close the stream out because we're probably gonna break these guys here. If I was gonna do Batman v Superman at some point, first off, I would have found a more intelligent way to pit the two against one another, and actually taking not saying that I'm taking inspiration, but actually taking inspiration for The Dark Knight Rises would have been a better idea. Instead of, like, making a mockery of Frank Miller's work. But I would have done an Under the Red Hood film.
Though, wouldn't you first have to sort of have a movie that sets up the death of Jason Todd?
Well, that's what you would do. First 20 minutes of the movie, Batman, Jason Todd in Sarajevo. Jason dies at the hands of the Joker. Sets up the rest of the movie. They did the same thing in the actual Under the Red Hood film.
That's such a great film. It's a shame that they didn't get... Who is it that they had as the Joker in that film? 'Cause I don't think it was...
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio.
And yeah, his performance was okay.
The issue is you just really can't top Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Though Troy Baker did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Baker was also a really good Jason Todd, too. And no, that's not spoilers. Arkham Knight's been out for ages.
Yeah,
That's one thing I didn't realize. Arkham Knight's been out for like 4 years.
Is it because we're getting old?
Oh, yeah. Me especially.
So, you know, if you'll have to be yelling at kids to get off your lawn.
Damn right. Oh, that was definitely a mockery of Frank Miller's Batman. That didn't even come close to Frank Miller's Batman. Not
They're
at
asking
all.
about the Killing Joke.
Killing Joke would have been a really good one to do, too.
As long as they didn't sort of do this sort of whole thing with Batgirl.
Don't remind me. You know, part of the reason I hate Batfleck is because he destroyed any attempt at oh, I pulled from the Frank Miller Batman. No, you fucking didn't. You pulled from Ben Affleck criticizing Islam as racist. Fuck Batfleck.
Wait, what?
Oh god, I remember that. Don't criticize Islam. It's wrong. It's growth.
It's growth. It's racist. Fuck Ben Affleck.
Guys. Okay, I'll stop. I scare myself with that.
I'm surprised Sam Harris wasn't the proposed villain of a Batman film with him in it. Either that or competent acting. Or you can go with you know, Chasing Amy and just have his foil be a lesbian. Fuck it. Like, Christ. Batfleck was terrible.
Let us just be glad that he's dead now.
Yes. No Batfleck. The only good Batfleck is a dead Batfleck.
Oh, that's a good line to end the stream on then.
Yes. Yep. fuck Ben Affleck. You can quote me on that one. Alright, folks.
Fuck the bat condom. Oh, wait.
Such a stupid... He looks so stupid in that costume. It was so bad. And then they added pads to it to try to make it look somewhat armored in Batman v Superman. And it looked worse! Now he's the bat-ribbed condom! What the fuck?! He's made for your non-pleasure! Christ! Oh,
well,
God.
At least there weren't any bat nipples.
That's a fair point. Alright, folks.
True.
I'm gonna take off for the evening. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and watching. Next week, game night, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We will definitely be playing it then. And I've only had one. It takes like, I've never been drunk before. I am very sober. But you guys all have a good night. Deus Volt.
Deus Volt.
Deus Volt.